Howdy y'all, Aldrich here. Welcome back to the final episode of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Y'all, so I'm recording this after I finished because I honestly didn't know that was gonna be the end of the game. However, this game, it was phenomenal. Y'all know that every time I do a full walkthrough of a game, I leave a complete review, the good, the bad, the ugly, what I'd like to see improved, if I'd like to see them make another game, etc., etc. Like this game, y'all, this game has to be at least in the top 5 for game of the year. And it's not number 5. This was a phenomenal game. I'm not gonna do too much talking in the intro. I wanted to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for all the love and support. Y'all are the best audience in the entire world. I'm serious, y'all are absolute legends. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. Oh, and please let me know, y'all, what games would y'all like to see me play next? Leave them in the comments. Just let me know what y'all would like to see. What stories, what walkthroughs would y'all like to see? I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything, all the love, support, the likes, the comments. Thank y'all for coming and tuning in every day. I love y'all so much. And I'm gonna keep pumping these videos out for y'all. Now, without further ado, let's do it.
We're outside.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
That's her. The Paintress.
She looks like the curator. Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the Paintress.
You've come back?
Alors tranchons la trame, découle la
But the fire. Are you really here? Or is he?
Je t'en prie, puis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse.
Oh, is he playing tricks again? Alicia.
Alicia.
Your face. My face. What
about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Alicia's your daughter. And May'll remind you of her. The daughter you lost.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
Verso's dead.
No. You are his creations, not mine. You will not take this canvas from me.
This is what we created the expedition for.
Tomorrow comes.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Cover! I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Let's carve a path.
Do you understand what you've done? You killed him.
Time to take risks.
Who are you supposed to be? Matter.
Let's carve a path.
I'm back.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Incoming. Oh well. Watch out.
Today,
Oh well.
I die. So be it.
Not impressed. Just try it.
If I die, so be it. I'm waiting.
Oh well. Oh well.
Ready.
Prepare for affliction. Incoming. Not impressed. Let's go the path. I don't like this.
understands me. You got smashed today. I drained the fire. Is Russia still alive?
Just try it.
Arrogant man. I taught him to paint. He seeks to use my creations against me. foolish child. You defied me, and now he's dead!
Oh well. Cut him down. Not impressed. Just try it. Just try it. Ready to strike. Oh well.
Your turn to dance.
Is it over?
No, we're not done yet.
On me! Let's spill some ink.
She's gone. She's gone.
It's done. You're free. You are all free.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come. Wanna plant it?
Though presumably, there'll be no one coming after, right?
It's symbolic.
Let's go home.
Yeah. Still feel immortal?
No less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
I appreciate the offer.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the monolith.
Have I?
What now? We go back to Lumiere and life goes on?
Yeah, decades and decades in front of us. Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over, but we're not done yet. There are so many questions left to answer.
Lumière red.
of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs. So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you. I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be, not this painted version that I am. My family, a facsimile of yours, and this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the Paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the Paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us, the one who invokes the flowers of the Gamache. An act of love, for he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all, of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
Alicia? Good, you're awake. Come downstairs. I'm in Renoir's atelier. Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is. Our little shadow is awake. Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate. They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to. You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that. Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late. Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same. I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations, with the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless. I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone. Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we Painters are to survive. You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again. And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made. Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life. Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. Wasn't so hard. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love. And you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong. And you will survive. You will struggle. And you will learn. You'll find people to call your own. And you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world. And the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be Maëlle.
Actually, I prefer Maëlle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maëlle, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maëlle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dear. If I'd listened to Mama, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Mama did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's campus, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone is better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his campus gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet. Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
The canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again.
did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in you!
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude, it's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
To talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted
you! Can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustav noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the Gamage.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history. say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it. Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Boy.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief. Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
someone's mad at you.
Are you?
Ischia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Nice hair.
Oh, yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time. All the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
Clair, obscur, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera et fait. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera et fait. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
we're ready, we can head to Lumière.
Flashing through the sky. Here we go. Flashing through the sky. Hang on tight. I am speed.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long. Tomorrow comes.
strike.
Lovely fate.
Well, that will help.
The Opera House.
Interesting.
different from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Almost there.
Mael?
Let's go.
No need to manor kape. Come. Pitto savadin. You know.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens. much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
Father's reached and inspired.
The most enticing challenge.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge. Your turn to shine. Your turn to dance. Your turn to shine.
Ready to carry. This will hurt.
Watch out, Maya. Murderous. Watch out, Maya.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please, I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Okay.
When did you become so stubborn?
The pitted legs.
No, Harry!
Truly.
Time to hit big.
When did you become so stubborn?
Okay.
Truly.
Let's dance. On me.
When did you become so stubborn?
Ready to carry.
Far so unwanted. Truly.
You can't escape. On guard. Ready to carry.
When did you become so stubborn?
Ready to carry. This will hurt. Let's dance. Okay.
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
Okay.
When
Let's
did you
dance.
become so stubborn?
Okay. Let's spill some ink.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
Yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
overflowing with energy. Ready to evade.
This ends now. No margin for error.
Watch out, my hell. Your turn to dance.
I'm ready.
Your turn to shine.
Okay.
I love dance.
This will hurt. Witness the flame.
Ready to strike. This will hurt. Watch out, my elf.
Time to bleed.
You must accept
Watch out!
Still need your help.
Go again.
mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. Can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
you can.
keep the light on for you. hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
You shouldn't be able to be here.
I'm not scared.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I really exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out color.
So stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Witness the flame!
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me. Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Please.
I don't want this life.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
S'en va
All right, y'all. And that is the end of Expedition 33. Not gonna lie, this has to be at least top 5 for Game of the Year. Like, it has to be somewhere in the top 5. And it's not 5. Like, this was the best turn-based game. I'll say, I honestly think that this is one of the top 3 turn-based games that I've ever played. Just everything was so vivid, it was captivating, it was beautiful, the mechanics are awesome. I continued to learn more and more about the combat throughout the entire game. There's so many levels to this game. Do I dare say that this is a masterpiece? This is a phenomenal game. I do agree with, well, let me know. Who do y'all agree with? Do y'all agree with Verso, with his take, or do y'all agree with Mael? I think that's how you say her name. Or whichever name y'all want to call her. But which take do you agree with? Or do you agree with the father or the mother? Let me know in the comments. I cannot wait to read what it is y'all agree with. When I tell y'all, okay, so let's start with the bad. So the bad, sometimes the combat was a little bit unresponsive. Like when I go to parry, it wouldn't parry. So a lot of times I would have to press parry earlier than when the actual strike was. But maybe that's just a skill issue. So I can chalk that up to that. Other than that, I mean, I would really like to see them make another game. This game was excellent. I have absolutely no complaints other than the bad I just said about this game. Like, just from the beginning, coming full circle all the way to the end, it was cinematic, it was suspenseful, it was, frightening at times to play. This game had every element that you could ask for. Like, I'm so in awe. From the dialogue to the versatility of this game, like, I'm so impressed. And y'all, I had a lot of fun with this game. Like, I had a lot of fun. And if I dare say, this may just be a masterpiece. I love y'all. Let me know y'all's opinion down below. In the comments, let me know what y'all want to see me play next. And yeah, what I would like to see improved. I really don't, for this specific game, like all from the beginning all the way to the end, like I really don't see anything being improved other than the parry and the dodge, mechanic wise. But honestly, y'all, this was amazing. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. Let me know what games y'all want to see me play in the comments, and I will see y'all very soon. Y'all are the best audience ever. Y'all are absolute legends, and I love y'all.